Okay, Chris here. This video, it's got a long history behind it. I'll have to post some other videos about the history and what's happening here and how things have escalated. But I'm living in Sydney, Australia here, and I'm living in a building owned by Anglicans, the Anglican Church, more theological Bible college. And the students, since I've lived here, they've harassed us and hacked our wireless and hacked our internet and hacked our computers and just been regular career criminals. The last hack that they've committed is similar to the other ones. The other ones were connecting to air-gapped computers. They connected to Intel computers, AMD computers, and PowerPC. They connect the Intel computers they connected to were Lenovo and Asus and Dell. And the AMD they connected to and owned or root ownership was an HP Pavilion. And the PowerPC was a really old PowerPC Apple. So they've connected to a lot of different machines. So this is an evolution of the yyyymmd account or yyyymmd attack as accounted for and described in a presentation by Patrick Stewin, an engineer in Berlin. And this attack on the NVR is similar in that the NVR was completely air-gapped. That means it wasn't connected to any internet. It had no wireless connection and no 3G connection. This is massively serious and really dangerous. They connected to the NVR and are tampering with the video. Now this video here, what it is it's 25 frames per second, and it's a series of frames that I'm going to click through, and then you'll see one frame where a stick is sticking up. So I think what happened was there's two possibilities. One, they've accessed the frame and actually, installed one frame of foreign material, which is scary in itself. That still means they're tampering with the video. The other option is that it's a frame that's left over from a deletion where somebody walked by in a series of video events, dropped a stick, and then they deleted the whole event, and one frame was left over in the deletion somehow. I know that I've seen recorded on video several times, 3 different occasions, where 2 people have passed in one occasion, one in each camera, and the video was recorded, and they posed as markers, video markers. They posed, and then later I returned to see what I noted the video time down, and I went back. When I went back after taking notes, it was gone. It had been deleted. Later on at nighttime, about 2 o'clock in the morning, the students, the Bible college students, had several people walking back and forth as markers for video deletion events, and one of the people that is not a student but is working with them, he runs a website and he lives in this building too. He's friends with Anglicans. I call them Angliclan, the Angliclan or the A-clan. He's friends with the A-clan, Anglicans, and they work together, and he helps them out and they help him out. He walked by, I saw him walk by, I saw the video on the search, and then when I went back, he was gone. Oh, he was deleted. So in this video here, I'm just going to run through. It's a really crappy video. Like I said, they've basically owned all our computers, so I can't use a computer without them knowing, and I'm guessing without them knowing what I'm doing, and I don't like that. And I'm guessing that and I'm also afraid that they're just going to destroy it. One of the machines, they destroyed the EEPROM or the EEPROM or the BIOS, I'm not sure which, but just don't want them destroying the machines. And if I have them on, it's just another target, and I'm sick and tired of being their guinea pig and improving their attack vectors, their attack portfolio. Personally, I think that the computer science guy next door, the student who graduated from Adelaide University, he's a younger guy, graduated from Adelaide University. He's a mathematician, a computer scientist, and personally, I don't think he's got any interest in, studying the Bible or having a job in the church. I think he just wants to get a job like Rufus Black. I think he just wants to get a job as a government advisor or working with the government or like on some kind of digital hit squad where he like runs after Muslims and frames people. Framing people, now there's an interesting idea. Now, if you think about this, they're attacking air gap machines. So not only can they delete information, copy off and stream off data through the stream, but they can also plant data, so they can also put data onto the machine. And that means that they can plant false data. That means they can make journalists look guilty. They can make bakers look guilty. They can make activists look guilty. They can make enemies look guilty. They can promote their own benefit. They can blackmail people to promote their own agenda and their own benefits or their own, ideas or propaganda. Blackmail people, influence people, force people to do things. I know that for a year they've used all these tactics on us, and it's really nefarious, and it's really it's terrorism. It's a form of terrorism as far as I'm concerned, like a new terrorism, like a digital terrorism, like a techno terrorism. So it's just a short bit of footage here, and it's really bad. I'm sorry, but like I said, I've got no way to properly collect the data from the NVR, so I just had to use the phone camera here and record off of a monitor. So again, I'm gonna play it through. I'll click through and you'll see a stick up here, and then you'll see the stick disappear, and it shows that the more theological Bible students at 126 Croydon Avenue in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, are hacking the crap out of everything that they can find